Good morning, students. Welcome to the physical education class. Students, we are in the fifth unit, which is yoga or yoga and lifestyle, and which we already discussed meaning and importance of yoga. Today, we are going to discuss about the elements of yoga. So, if we'll talk about the elements of yoga are written in the Yoga Sutra, which is written by the Patanjali. Okay, and according to Ashtanga Yoga from Patanjali, it has suggested eightfold or eight element process to attain purification of body and mind to achieve union of Atma with Paramatma. And they are Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. These are the eight elements of yoga. As you know, Patanjali was a saint or a rishi, and he wrote a book which is named Yoga Sutra. And in the Yoga Sutra, he has given the Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtang in the Hindi, in Sanskrit, sorry, Ast means eight, Ang means part, or we can say eight part, eight elements, or eight fold of yogas. In which first is Yama. Yama is the first element of Ashtanga Yoga. Through the practice of Yama, one can abstain from doing things that keeps one's mind involved in the inevitable struggle for survival. Okay, this element lays down the rule of morality. It has five parts, or we can say it has five moral code of conduct, in which first is ahimsa or non-violence. It means not to hurt any creature mentally or physically through mind, speech, or action. It means we should not hurt anyone, not only physically as well as mentally. Okay, the second part of the yama is satya or truthfulness. Satya means we must be truthful in thought, word, and deed. We never, uh, we should never speak a lie, right? We must speak the truth at any cost, is the uh, main meaning of this. Asteya is the third part of Yama, in which means non-stealing. The the propensity to use others' objects, money, or thoughts for our own benefits is stealing. We must abstain from it. According to Asteya, it means non-stealing. Even thinking about stealing something is wrong according to this. Next is Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means not to take such diet that stimulates sexual desire and not to indulge in any sexual relation is called Brahmacharya. The next is fifth or last part of Yama is Aparigraha. It means to lead a life with minimum requirements, or we should lead a life with minimum requirements. It is an attitude to mind that does not consider anything to be our own. We should not desire for physical pleasure, so we must follow aparigraha. Our next and second part of yoga or Ashtanga Yoga is Niyama. Niyamas are related to the physical and mental rules to conduct towards oneself. Niyamas are also ethical practices as yamas. Patanjali listed five following niyamas. First is Soch. Practice, sorry, practice cleanliness or to remove all impurities from the body. It means Soch is related to the purity. We must be clean physically as well as mentally. We must keep our body clean externally as well as internally. The second part of niyama is santosh. It means contentment. We must develop a feeling of satisfaction in all situations of life. We must feel satisfied with what God has given us. We should not obsess after desires. The third part of niyama is tapa. To endure the difficulties, obstacles, and complex situations easily in the way of attaining the objective and to go ahead continuously towards the goal is called tapa. It means tap is that when we do hard work or we give full efforts to achieve a goal or aim. The fourth part is swadhyaya. It is advised to study divine literature from for making healthy and peaceful life. Swadhyaya is also the study of self. Means when you will know about yourself, that is also called Swadhyaya. The fifth and last part of Niyama is Ishwar Pranidhan. Worship and dedication to God is preferred. It is a very important stage of Niyama. One should surrender to the God and remove vanity, ego, and other impurities from the mind. It means when a person is having some kind of ego problem or some kind of mental impurities, according to this, we should dedicate all our desires towards the God. In such a stage, a true devotee thinks that whatever facilities and prosperities such as body, mind, intelligence, position, power, respect, etc., he or she has achieved in life are only due to the God's grace. So these are two elements of yoga. First was yama and second was niyama. Both has five parts. Yama has five parts in which there are ahimsa, non-violence, satya and truthfulness, asteya or non-stealing, brahmacharya. Next is aparigraha. These are the five parts of yama. Of niyama, there are five parts: Soch, Santosh, Tapa, Swadhyay, and Ishwar Pranidhan. Okay, thank you for today. We will discuss other elements in the next video.